Hi guys, it's Erika, and today I'm doing my February wrap-up. I read 5 books this month, and that is more than the 3 books I read last month. So I'm proud of myself. Pat on the back to me, because I'm awesome. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna tell you what I read now. The first book I read in February was Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare, and I wish someone would have told me what I was missing out on when I wasn't reading this series, because this series, oh my gosh, Will and Jem and Will, the feelings I have for these two, I can't explain because I love them both so much. If you have not read this series, you need to jump on that and do that like now. After that book, I really wanted to read Clockwork Princess, but I didn't have that book yet, so I had to wait because I ordered it online and it didn't come in the mail for like a week. So in that week space, I read The Shade of the Moon by Susan Beth Pfeffer. I don't know. This is the final book in the Life as We Knew It series. I did not really like this book much at all, to be honest. The first book was good. The second book was good. I even enjoyed the third one, even though I didn't enjoy it as much as the first two. It was still okay, but this book, like, what? No. I don't know. Well, after that, I was finally able to read this book, and I sobbed and cried so much. Just thinking about this book makes me want to cry. I'm gonna cry right now. And the love triangle. You know how when you have a love triangle, you are always rooting for one person and you kind of hate the other person? This one, I love them both so much equally, and I can't. After that, I didn't really want to be sad and like all in tears and just really emotional with heartache. And so I decided to pick up something a little bit lighter, something more on the happier side, if you would, and so I picked up The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in the Ship of Her Own Making by Catherine M. Valente. This book was just so cool. It reminded me of Alice in Wonderland mixed with, I don't know, but just it kind of reminded me of that. Like every little fairy tale you can think of mixed together into just weirdness and stuff that doesn't even make sense but is just at the same time really cool. It's kind of like this book. That didn't make sense. I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, it was just so imaginative and creative, and I loved it, and it was so cool. And the last book I read this month kind of made this month go out with like a bang. Whoa, that was crazy. And that was The Living by Matt de la Pena. This book was like a roller coaster that never stopped. I don't even know. Stuff happens. Crazy stuff. Apocalyptic stuff. This book is about a guy named Shy, and he gets a job on a cruise ship for a break, summer, whatever, I don't care. He's on this cruise ship on the coast of California. While he's on this cruise ship, the big one, you know how like California is very known for earthquakes. Anyway, that happens and millions of people die. Earthquakes also happen off the coast, and that happens to trigger a giant mega tsunami, which obviously destroys the ship that Shy's on. Obviously, it's a survival book. It's just him trying to stay alive and whatnot. But I really liked it. It was really good. Read it. I'm currently reading Salem's Lot by Stephen King. Also a very terrifying book. Should not have read that during the middle of the night, but I did. Still am doing. Yeah, it's good. Really like it. Hopefully I'll be done soon so I won't have to be terrified anymore. But we'll see what happens.